why incrementality, basically? So this is based on a Japanese methodology in which we start, first of all, with the 1% improvement, which we've been talking, and that is linked to a Japanese term called kaizen. And then we build on top of that, scale that up to what we call kaikaku, which is breakthrough thinking. And then when we accumulate all this together, we get what we call disruptive changes. And here we're talking about a term called kakushin. And this is what we call the spectrum of improvements. First, we drive small but gradually consistent improvements, leveraging the existing resources and capabilities we have. Then we accelerate, we build, and we scale up those improvements into breakthrough improvements. And then once we're able to generate the right critical mass, we can then gradually build that up further into what we call the disruptive changes to the existing models, where we could then deploy new resources and capabilities because we're going into new terrains and new frontiers. And this is what we call the spectrum of improvement, where one phase, the first phase, is all about continuous improvements, and then the second phase is all about innovation. And with all of that, you build that system. And this is why James Clear said back then that goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are best for making progress. So the question is, how do you activate incrementality? First, you need to convert those big, hairy, audacious goals into smaller, workable goals, workable sub-goals, which are easier to implement and easier to track. Next, you need to break down all of that into processes because, again, the most critical thing is to focus on the process. You qualify the process, you deliver the right results. Next, we need to establish the right complementary links within each of the activities because each activity needs to give life and support other succeeding activities. And then you need to establish, because it's very, very important to have the right resources, human resources, also building up together the right framework. So you need to establish complementarity as well within the team. So this will be done by scaling up each individual competencies to drive the right, faster, and more sustainable results. Finally, we need to create the right space, the right headroom to take in feedback and plug that in real time to continuously improve on our processes. So guys, to wrap up, when we talk incrementality, we're talking nothing more than driving 1% improvement on a daily basis. Imagine what that would be. It would lead to an astronomical change at the end of the year. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the session. As usual, do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and click on the notification bell so you keep getting notifications to all of our sessions as we keep releasing all of them. Stay amazing, guys, and say to yourself, I'm amazing.